Today, we will be looking into the idea of creative urban acupoint. I shall further explain the thinking process. As we are supposed to propose an idea on the art and culture-driven hub, I did my research by identifying two bodies, which is Cendana, an art and culture-driven movement, and Think City, a placemaking-driven movement, that may be the supportive stakeholders and data resources to proceed the design process. I then understood the Cendana had the vision to promote KL to be internationally recognized as a culture and creative city, and the objective of establishing a sustainable soft infrastructure in the city, with the intention of institutional platform providing creative hubs nurturing the market, as well as placemaking directing towards livability and tourism sector. With intentions, there will be restraints, limiting mindset of small-scale handicrafts caused by the lack of platform to promote industry, lack of talent succession, as well as competition of imported crafts. Where do the local talents supposed to shine? As my personal position, I then venture into the idea of creative city to understand more. The study emphasis on personal qualities mixing with imaginative supports, organizational culture that directs the idea towards building a creative institutional catalyst, adopting the local identity and a space for everyone. I asked the question, what about the creative hub? The diagram explains the finding on the process and the journey that the project should be achieving. A place to turn ideas into practice, a creative social place, a platform for delivery, building markets and directing audiences and enhancing the creative productions. What does KLCCD needs in the sense of creating a place for the creative community, local community and the tourists? Here, I will be introducing the urban acupuncture as an initial drive towards the process of the project. Acupuncture is a notion of restoring vital signs of an ailing spot with a simple healing touch, revitalizing not only the specific part but also area that surrounds it. In this study, acupoints could be in forms of pinpoint projects that leads to a broader cultural changes with the desire for improvement and to heal wounds that has been inflicted upon the urban spaces. The two terms will be metaphoric way of visualizing the context which brings towards the design. Acupoints, referring to place, location, landmarks and realms, whereby meridians refers to paths, connections, conversations between acupoints. What can the ideology of urban acupuncture contribute to the creative district of KLCCD through architecture tectonics? Good recycling of undefined spaces, constructing meridians between acupoints. Within KLCCD, there are multiple urban acupoints that can be identified in relation to the site as a potential creative acupoint. It is noticeable that these are some of the activated urban acupoints within the creative district: Pasar Seni and Kasturi Walk, which is a cultural acupoint driven by economy and tourism, a public realm brought forward from Project 1B, a communal acupoint driven by communal intentions. Bataling Street and Kwai Tai Hong serves as a cultural acupoint that supports economy and tourism purposes. But is there a space that functions as an acupoint that exposes and acts as a creative institution space? From the previous studies, there are unactivated urban acupoints within KLCCD. These unactivated acupoints can be described as transitional space, culturally uncommunicative, functionally undefined, which causes inappropriate creative acupoint, with the result of weak creative meridians. With the intention of breaking the formality to promote creative acupoints and a space for everyone, these are some of the strategies implemented: non-linear canopy walkway by the edge of the site serving as a social pocket, coverage and breaking the rigid edge, a canopied pavilion that softens the edge and create a space for informal users. Moving on to the urban green belts that promotes an ecological social space and open ground floor plan to promote strong meridians. So the design started by zoning the spaces on site responding to context, then continues by directing movement and constructing meridians to create a strong conversation between acupoints. And this diagram shows the planning on constructing a creative urban acupoint, as well as a visualization of meridians connecting a creative catalyst. I will end my presentation with a series of perspectives on massing design. Thank you.